Hello, peace and welcome to our live. Sorry, I haven't been around that much. Anyway, continuing on. I cannot speak. Oh my god, that was worse. As the title had said, I will be explaining what happened to the ships within the roleplay. Within the hell roleplay. So we got a lot here, so this is gonna be interesting to explain. Not really. Dear Lord. Hi, Captain Price II. Yeah, let's get started. You don't understand what the hell roleplay is. You might think that it involves in hell. At this point, we're just gonna call it like different freaking roleplay thing. I have no idea, but we just stayed with the hell roleplay. As is what I just said. The hell roleplay is a mix of different roleplays. And it makes literally no sense at all. There's the hell roleplay, the normal roleplay, the How to Train Your Dragon roleplay, the 𝓧𝔁 roleplay, the I have no idea other roleplay. That's honestly what I can come up with the top of my head. But continuing on. The fact that James is the only one online in the server. I haven't actually watched Dragon Ball, so I don't really know. I've played a game of it. It beats on my first try. We're not gonna talk about that. Anyway, let's get started before I get distracted. 𝓧𝔁-𝓵𝓮𝓮𝓹���. This ship was the best. I've never watched Dragon Ball. I just said that. Continuing on. 𝓧𝔁-𝓵𝓮𝓮𝓹���. This was honestly one of my best and favorite ships to ever exist. The ship was healthy and kind of confusing, not gonna lie. I can't tell who was the oldest and who was the youngest between us, but I know Micro was definitely the youngest between the three. And honestly, this ship, it was really amazing. At first it was 𝓧𝔁-𝓵 at the start. And then I kind of yanked Micro. Just threw her out the fence. But years gone by after lots of fighting with Hades and a lot of stuff I don't want to explain, H left the relationship. Yeah. These three got married and had many kids, most of them being adopted. But H just divorced the two. Or just left the relationship. Xena and Micro stayed together, but practically they just separated. They're still married, but they just separated. Micro went to go deal with the clones, and Xena left to take care of the souls at the Animals pizzeria. What I'm concerned is, why did Micro and Xena, why did these two stay together? They've barely seen each other. Xena's busy with the Animals. And Micro is busy with the clones. So why they stay together? That's probably my main question of this. I know they're good friends, like they've been friends since they were kids, and H stayed friends with them. It's kind of awkward when they're in the same room, though. But honestly, it's kind of confusing. But continuing on. 𝓡𝓁 x 𝓧𝓁. This ship, it was cute. I loved it, and it was healthy. Like, they were okay. Like, they were okay with each other, and they even had a kid. Who 𝓡𝓁 is now taken care of, who is half zombie. We are not going to talk about that. Why did I break up again? I think they just like fell out of love or something, but I don't remember what the reason was for them breaking up. As it says here, 𝓡𝓁 is dead. 𝓡 x 𝓡 x 𝓧𝓁. I have no absolute idea of why these three broke up or separated. 𝓧𝓁 is, I think he's dating 𝓡𝓁, I think. I'm pretty sure. Now has kids with her. 𝓡 is 𝓡𝓁's adopted child, and I have no idea what happened to these two. Honestly, I don't remember whose characters they belong to either. Fox x Cream x Milo. Milo is my character. Cream is Ash's character, I think, and I have no idea. I think Fox belonged to Wolf or Luna. Sorry, I think Fox belonged to Luna. I think. I have no idea what happened to Fox. I think they died, but it's kind of a mystery between Cream and Milo. Milo's character, my character, kind of just disappeared. Honestly, I kind of question of why they're dating in the first place, because Milo is practically either cousins or siblings to 𝓡𝓁. Sorry. So he's technically related to 𝓡𝓁 in a way. So that's not really legal for those two to be dating, because Cream is 𝓡𝓁's adopted child. Oh my god, it makes no sense. I need to talk to Ash later about that. We're gonna skip Leo and Lucas. Those aren't my characters, so. 𝓧𝔁-𝓴. This is confusing. 𝓧 militia and 𝓧. 𝓧 died and became a nightmare animatronic, Nightmare Phoenix. It's kind of confusing. This friendship is kind of confusing because Love Nightmares literally just killed 𝓧's sister, I think. I think that's what her relationship with Starlight is. I don't remember what it was. But they're still dating and they're still dating and have a child. I have no idea how many children they have, but I don't know. Fennec x Corruption x Nightlight. I don't know what happened to Fennec and Nightlight, but Corruption and memory went gone. That's all I can say. I don't know what happened to Ignite. I don't know how to pronounce that in Amethyst. Chase and Soul. Chase Bastion, the biological son to Alex Flair. And Soul. These two outright just separate. They never became together, actually. They met in high school. They became friends and even had a crush on each other, but they never got together at all. Chase was on his own thing because he just like outright lost his younger sister, Riley, who's also a nightmare, by the way. But yeah. I don't know what happened tonight at Blue Moon or Moon, so we're gonna skip that. Day 𝓧𝔁-𝓵𝓮-𝓁𝓧. I don't know what happened the day in Scorpion. They just outright kind of just disappeared from existence. As for 𝓊𝓁 is mentally and physically 1 year old, due to them dying at that age. So I don't think 𝓊𝓁 should be dating anyone because they don't even know how to read. To remind me how they're a soul holder again. Moving on. 𝓧 and Carolina or Air. She kind of disappeared. Actually, they both did. I have no idea what happened to them. Ashy and Hollow. I have no idea. I really have no idea. So yeah. I'm guessing Arnold and Spirit, also known as Strange. Or Soul. Spirit kind of just outright disappeared. Yeah, she also has beef with Zena. Oh no. Oh god. For Arnold, I know what happened to him. I think he's fine. He's living in Oregon, I know that. I think. I have no idea. Ain't my character. Let's continue on. Oh god. Solar X Eclipse, also known as 𝓷𝓮-𝓁𝓧. Actually, nothing's wrong with this ship. It's beautiful, so we're gonna move on. I'm sorry, but it's adorable. Jasmine X Ashy. Jasmine, someone who has been cursed with dare, and Ashy. Actually, they both outright disappeared, so we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, Avery and Carter are both gay. Zoe has her own issues. Oh my dear lord, someone please help me here. So yeah, let's put, this is what these two look like. Okay. This was the worst thing I have ever made, and I feel bad. Let's talk about these two ships at the same time, because, they're from the same roleplay, and I just need to talk to them, and I just realized I suck at designs back then. This was back at 2020, oh my god. Alex X Sky. This relationship is interesting. They have a 2-year gap between them. The two seem as best friends or partners. Sky broke up with Alex because she became lesbian, and they stayed good friends. But Alex's feelings for Sky never left. At the moment, I don't really want to talk about this, so I'll say some good freaking things. Travis X Otto, and I'm saying it differently. It's a different name because I messaged the creator of them. So the relationship died. They broke up. They divorced. Sorry. The backstory down on this ship is they got married, and years later they had a divorce and Travis started dating Jade. I don't know. I think those two broke up as well. I don't remember. Daniel and Jackson are both a mystery, so we don't know what exactly happened to these two. Same with Noah and Void. Carter x Avery. This ship is beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with this ship, and I love it. And I don't know why the heck Alex is over here like that. Like, what are you too good? Also, I loved Alex's whole design. Xander x Lucine. Nothing's wrong with the ship. It's beautiful, but I don't know where the heck. I don't know what happened to these two, honestly. So we're just not gonna talk about the fact that he's so freaking adorable. Razor x Comet. The threesome. I cannot talk. The threesome ship. And I said threesome because Comet over here is a fusion. This is an adorable ship, and I loved it. These two characters disappeared after Toll Group practically separated. We don't know whatever happened to them. They only showed up a few times, but yet has ever come back. I'll miss them. Phoenix or Kaida Flare x Arrow. The ship outright died. These two are childhood friends and good friends too. The ship survived for a long time, but out of nowhere, it ended. Due to Kaida's feelings leaving Arrow to fall in love with her former enemy, Aura. They also got married. Not these two, but yeah. Here's a picture of Noah and Void. We have no info about these two or whatever happened to them, but yeah. TT and Eclipse Concern. We have no idea what happened to these two. Actually, well, I know what happened to this woman. I'm not giving spoilers. TT outright disappeared. That also in her creator. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay, this was actually a joke, you guys. This was a joke. I was messing with my friend, and this was a joke, so we're not gonna talk about it. Riley x Starlight. Also, we're not even gonna talk about how bad I suck with designs back then. The ship is freaking adorable, and I love it. The fact that Starlight is dating a dead person. I'm not gonna talk about it. I accidentally went home. Connor Militia and Zen Militia. It took me years to realize that this ship was toxic in many ways. Or not in many ways, but let me explain why this was toxic. Zen is literally, technically, a 5-year-old. Connor over here is technically an 18-year-old. And another thing, Zen is Zena's daughter. Connor is Zena's step-cousin. Do we see of how awful this ship is? I thought it was a good ship at first, but now I just see it that, yeah, no. This ship, I have no idea what happened to these two. I don't know, I think I've met, okay. I'll explain that later. I know what happened to Zach. I know him. I kind of bother him a few times. Violet, aka me, and Kat. It died. That's all I can say. Sad. Sorry. what happened was that me and Kat had broke up. Like, I think a while after I made this. Yeah. Angelo Flare and Asher Flare. The ship is adorable. But I need to address this real quick. This is something I really need to talk about. 𝓧𝔁-𝓮𝓮𝓹���, or Angelo Flare, is Alex's step cousin. Though he does not actually exist due to him being actually created by his father, 𝓧𝔁. But Asher over here is Alex's actual cousin. The ship is confusing, but it's adorable, and I did let it slide, at least. And we're not going to talk about how freaking adorable this is. Lunar Asher and Ada. I love H. I really do. She's an amazing friend. But I'm sorry, but I need to talk about this. I'm sorry, H, but we need to talk about this. This friendship, it was adorable because Anna has changed how she is, but at first, this friendship was toxic. Anna bullied Lunar for months, almost 2 years. Also, ain't Lunar? No, wait, they're 1 year old. Never mind. But anyway, this woman killed a child on accident. Yeah, that's fun. Like she killed people too, but the bullying part, months, almost a year. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. Well, luckily we're almost done. Mana X Arnold. I have no idea I don't know. These aren't my characters, so. 𝓧𝔁 and Gailani. No absolute clue. These are also not my characters. I really need to adjust this. Kai, Asher, and Adira. Weren't these two, weren't these two, I don't know, classmates in high school? Another thing, aren't these two villains or former villains? We can talk about that they both have freaking highlights of red hair. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll continue on. So, Asher over here is 48, and I have no idea how old Adira is. I need to ask Lumine that later. These two were former villains. She was possessed, but he was an outright villain. It didn't matter if his freaking thing took over him or not. He was so close from literally slaughtering the legend pack, even killing Kai. Well, he both killed Alex and Travis. Yeah, I don't know if you want to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about these two, but we're gonna move on. Mim X Shadow and Midnight X Elvis. Adorable. Anyway, that's the end of this live. That's all I gotta say about the rest of the ships. I have no idea, so that'll be the end of this live. Thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, Wolfies.